Hello everyone, welcome back to Trekyards. He's Commander Cockings.
He's Captain Foley, and who is good? Who is bad? Are we trying to trick you? Are we both good? Are we both bad?
You'll never know. But, specifically...
See, we don't know what we're going to
today.
say when we do this. We don't know who's going to do the joke. We don't know how we're going to do it. It's very impromptu.
Sometimes it's just so fluid, it works so perfectly. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the Season 3 trailer for Discovery and some of the cool stuff we saw in there. Now, has it turned Star Wars? Are there rebels? Is there a rebel faction? Or the Resistance? Maybe they're called the Resistance. Who knows? But I have a feeling that Starfleet is non-existent at this point, just by some of the dialogue. But there might be a small band of Starfleet still around, working, behind the scenes. Because I think that's something Starfleet would do should anything happen to Starfleet, right?
Yes. So we watched the trailer when it came out. We had thoughts. Then I did my live, and I saw some things. And then we did our full live, the 2-hour one. We looked at the Discovery, and throughout that version, as we were looking, analysing, thinking, and just like most people don't spend 15 minutes on one image. That's fair. And having to talk the entire 15 minutes because it's a live show. And by the end of that, we really had this pretty interesting idea. Kind of, I like to think, deconstructed the trailer a bit and sort of undid some of its editing.
Well, with the way it's edited, it looks like these band of guys in the white with the sashes and the weird blasters.
And is that a Klingon? Is that trying to be Klingon reference as well? People keep asking, is that...
Whether the sash is a Klingon thing? Could be. Could be. Anyway, they beam in, and the next scene is, Book and... what's her name? Michael Burnham running away from somebody, and you see a red blaster thing go between them and hit the ground. But if you compare the background to when they beam in and the background of Michael and Book, it's a completely different planet. One has black sand and like overcast. The other one immediately is green rolling hills, water and blue skies.
Or at the very least, different battle planet, different day, different scene is the very least. But good editing. And because we see red blasters and red blasts, that's important. So but we do see her fighting them in an earlier bit. So there is that. But what we saw is that, and it is well edited. We see them being aggressive in one scene in a sort of Discovery-esque looking room, although we don't think it's Discovery, and a sort of big open space. But then in a later shot, they're running with people in similar costume, therefore implying that there was a misunderstanding, and then at that point they're working with them against someone else. And that in itself was all you need to kind of, that and the editing trick, like you said. And considering that there is no way in hell that the transporter effects in this century are the Discovery transporter effects. That's laughably stupid. It's just lazy, whatever. Now they could do it because they're doing it in Picard maybe, but that's also lazy as well. So we've got to assume that this scene where they beam in, with the Discovery everything, is Discovery itself beaming them in, because at that point, later in the season, they made friends with these people and used their tech to beam them in. So that's another clue within a clue. But
see, I think what might happen is Michael and Book get captured by somebody, taken to this facility. Discovery's on the hunt for Michael because it comes out a year later, finds this group of Starfleet rebels and joins up with them. They know where they are. They go to the facility. Discovery beams them down. They rescue Burnham and Book, and then they're reunited on the ship. I mean, I just put that all together now because that could be the way this plays out.
And not just that. I think you might have doubled down. I think we were always assuming that I'm guessing hologram, the chap in the Starfleet building is a hologram. He says, "I've been waiting for you every day." We're assuming that's the good thing. That's right at the start of the journey. But what if I did say to you in the live that they're probably going to try and subvert expectations by making the Federation, or at least a version of it, the baddies? It somewhat makes sense. This big organization, what has come about? But I theorize that if you look in two parts of the trailer, you see this girl, this man. They say it's non-gendered, whatever, and you see her in a Jeffries tube.
Jeffries tube, yeah.
And the uniform is it says to me a more militaristic Starfleet, a future militaristic Starfleet, with the little circle thing being an anti-time beaming badge, because people have time tech in this future, because guess what? This is post 29th century, where it's literally as a temporal ship. It's just we have a temporal fleet, and post temporal Cold War, where everyone has time travel. So this is a very temporal place. So I'm guessing that's part of the uniform, and therefore, if you cut to the picture where they're in Discovery's spore drive room, and you see there's two people, one of which is the girl. They're being held up by a blaster, phaser, whatever, by someone in a sort of helmet in a similar uniform. That tells me these people are actually the baddies, and they find Discovery, and they hold them up, and they are what's left of the Federation in a public sense, and they've got corrupt by whoever took over, whatever took over down the line.
As you've been speaking, that was my thought, that the Federation itself turned bad, or started
corrupt.
to.
I want to say corrupt, not bad.
Yeah, started to make policies that didn't quite fit with Federation ideal or Starfleet ideals, and that caused a rift. That caused a rift between Federation and Starfleet, and absolutely, I like that.
Actually, that's interesting. Federation and Starfleet being distinct entities would be kind of interesting.
And we can kind of see that a little bit in the Picard trailer too, where Picard's like, "This is the right thing to do, Admiral," and the Admiral's like, "This is not your house anymore, Jean-Luc," because Picard's going to uphold those Federation standards. That's just his character. So we kind of see a starting of that maybe in Picard. Hopefully they don't tie it to that, because that would just be stupid. But you get those admirals that just overlook things for the sake of their jobs. So who knows? I mean, I would love that that Burnham finds this Federation with the flag, but it turns out that they're actually not the good guys anymore. But we don't know that right away.
In my head, I keep linking this to the Peacekeepers in Farscape. Now, the name Peacekeeper should be a good thing, and they're a military force, and they're out doing things, but the way they do the peacekeeping is through pure violence, and, you do something wrong, we'll shoot you so that we fix it for everyone else. Now, while lots of people might live in peace and relative harmony if you follow the rules, it's a pretty mean organisation, but when they go into the backstory of how peacekeepers were invented, they were, as the name suggests, a peaceful peacekeeping that were just there to help everyone live together. So I like the idea of that whatever happened, the remnants of Starfleet, of all the Federation, or interchangeable, whatever, they went a certain slant, but they still believe in of course we have to keep everyone safe by limited technology development, or this. We're the only ones that, the temporal Cold War happened. We can't let everyone have time tech anymore. We're going to be aggressive and mean. I mean, there's really lots of things to do there that are part of what could be. And then you see Burnham with the same lady, clearly defending her, clearly after the time jump. So my assumption is that she rebels, goes against that, and is the sort of whistleblower and wants to help them. And that's kind of the part of the story, is that, we can take it down from the inside. And you've got these rebels who are just trying to fight back against the tyranny. And by the end, hopefully, if you can take out whoever's at the top of this corrupt Federation, you can save it. But you get this lovely shot of the white room with the white flag, and the guy seems nice, and she walks into this place and she's taken in by them. But I mean, you covered the gruesome violence and negativity with this nice sleek banner. I mean, it all seems to connect for me quite nicely.
Anyway, I don't have anything else to add to that. This is the Rebels from Star Trek. So.
Yeah. But I thought it was a catchy name. Starfleet Rebels versus Corrupt Starfleet.
Yes. But yeah, guys, leave your comments down below. What do you think about this idea? Do you have similar theories? Let us know your ideas down below. We really love reading those kind of things, and they really open up more conversation and more theories, so we love that. But in the meantime...
And do look at our other videos. We've done lots of videos on the Picard trailer, on the Discovery trailer. We've done the lives, which are very, very in-depth, and the small videos, which are very, very focused. Go back and have a look. It's pretty important.
Yeah, we really break everything down for you guys. So, but yeah, in the meantime, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click the notification icon. Get notified. Get in the loop, guys.
It's important. It is. I was letting that sink in, but it is important, because YouTube is kind of a weird thing, and subscribing is important. So please do, if you haven't already, do for more things on either the ships, the Tech Trek, the interviews with the designers, or of course these new shows and things we look at for them. If you want to support us in that mission, though, Patreon is a great way. You've probably heard of it. It's a thing that YouTubers like us use to help keep the channel going, and it really, really does. Very, very important. From $1 a month, $10 a month, 15, and rewards that are going to be cool and coming soon. Nice fun tease there. Or one-time donation, or Eagle Moss, or all the cool things.
Lots of cool things. Links in the description. Check them out. Help us out if you can. Or just share it around. It's the easiest way to help. But until next time, guys, and a new theory probably, I'm Captain Foley.
I'm Conkins. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.